What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dark and Light. So, I am here. A meteor just dropped down next to my base and dropped this here scaly belly here. We're just going to back up, keep headshotting him. He'll die pretty quickly. But today, we're moving out. It's time to get the hell out of this area. The reason being is obviously you see these meteorites dropping in the area with scaly bellies and a whole bunch of other stupid things like wraiths and ghosts and all these other things that want to kill me. I have a map open on my other screen, so if you see me looking over onto my other screen quite often during this video, that's because I do have a map open. It doesn't really explain the areas or what spawns in them, but it's at least telling me where to go to find like open fields and forests, because that's really what I want to try to find here. Level 20 it is exactly what we needed. But the reason why we want to move out is we need a flatter area. There's also no boars in this area. We've looked around pretty much everywhere, and we haven't found any boars. So what we're gonna do is just leave, and we are going to come back to here later once we need to kill some higher level things. What we're gonna do before we leave is just a quick little craft of a bedroll, and then we're gonna move on. I did not level myself up enough to get what we needed, which was the riding gear. I could get a horse and then leave, but I think we're better off going on foot in order to level up some items along the way. Also, if we just run through everything, we're going to get bored pretty quickly. I kind of want to explore on foot. I actually can't see anything right now. Rune of Light. We're actually using our secondary belts accordingly now. We have like special things on secondary belts. We have melee and useful items on the first belt. I don't see said skelly belly anymore. I thought I would start recording now because we are getting attacked by skeletons. I also found out how to pick up meteorites. The meteorites are actually picked up based on your level. It's like an airdrop from Arch, if you guys are familiar. And pretty much it just gives you different materials, different mats, and sometimes some rare items that can help you along the way inside the world. A few more arrows. This guy should go down. Kind of wish headshots would do more damage, but, you know, what are you going to do? Just some hide. Let's see if we can actually gather him. Maybe for bones. Yeah, as I anticipated. I'm going to kill this bramble hopper real quick. And riding rank 1 off of that, actually. So now we have the boar saddle and the horse saddle. You know what? Let's get the horse. Let's do it. I didn't plan on doing it, but you know what? We're going to do it. Let's go ahead and craft that. And we need to gather some gear before we head up and buy a horse, because we need to sell some stuff. So I think what we're going to do, I'll show you the best way to actually make money in this game, at least when you're a dwarf. You come down to these riversides, and you spam E, or you spam click over here, and you can see the amount of magic shards, blueberries, other things that I'm actually going to be gathering with the amount of bushes in the area is phenomenal compared to actually using your draining life little staff ability. And we're going to be able to sell these magic shards for a good amount of money to one of the traders, as well as the blueberries. So this will get us everything we need. It's also leveling up a ton of different things in the bottom left corner, as you can tell. And we're going to drop some of the heavier stuff, like the straw and whatnot. We just hit level 20, which is going to allow us to build a wooden structure. And we're going to start dropping some of this straw, because we have so damn much, and it's easily craftable. It's just grass and a few other things. Rotten meat, get out of here. We're going to hold on to our fur. We're going to drop these stones. Let's just do a few more little gathering things. Actually, it looks like our Rune of Gravity expired. That's why. That's better. Okay, so we're going to check out this here airdrop. I don't know if I'm high enough level yet. We're about to find out, though. Nope. Level 25 to open instead of right there at the bottom. I don't know how I missed that last time. Daytime has cometh. You can see there's actually a dragon right there. Maybe a wyvern. I'm not really sure. But we're going to completely avoid it. Please leave us alone. And we're going to move up to the traders. We're going to go buy a horse. We're going to bring said horse down here. We actually made the saddle already, correct? Yes, we did. We're going to bring the horse down here, and we're going to adventure out into a nice flat grassland where we don't have to deal with all this mountainous style creatures. At least right now, we don't have to deal with them. So I'd rather go to like the boars and the other lower tier enemies that we can deal with. So let's head on up here. You can see my cooking is leveling up. I'm cooking a hell of a lot of meat back at home, so that way we don't have to worry about meat for quite a while. We're definitely going to need to find some water, but I don't know if it'll run out that well or that bad anyway. when we're riding a horse, because obviously the mount's going to be doing most of the work for us. So what do you buy again? So you're buying hide, but I don't really want to sell him hide. Let's sell him the twine. It's going to get us 38 gold coins. And then I believe one of the guys over here is the one that buys the magic runes. I have so many of them, so I should be able to make a good chunk of cash off of them. A little bit of lag going on there. It happens sometimes. Magic essences doesn't look like I actually had enough. Even though I think in my inventory I have a lot more than that. Sometimes the game will forget how many you have. But no, I have 100. I don't have 100 yet. I have 87. We might actually... What is our gold at anyway? We're at 103. I think the cheapest horse was 125. I'm not really sure though. A little itchy eyeball there. Let's go ahead. We're not going to sell charcoal. We'd never sell charcoal. Charcoal is used to make those hook arrows in order to tame. I think this person buys blueberries. Yes, indeed. Alright, so that should be enough coins to buy our first horse. Let's just make sure, so we don't have to run back in here, that we've sold everything that we can possibly sell. We can sell some more twine, sell a little bit of wood. Got us another 53 coins. I wonder if the more expensive horses will actually be faster. This actually have an interaction on it now. Select king. I don't even know what that did. Alright, so let's dip. That should be enough money for our horse. We're going to buy the horse, saddle the horse, and then we're going to run... We're going to try to run west. According to the map, this giant mountain right there actually brings us north. We're actually on the south side of everything in the kingdom of Estel. And if we go north, we actually do get to just more mountains and stuff. But if we head west, we do get to like another river, some more grasslands, and a few other things. So I actually ran right by where you buy the horses because I was trying to explain the mountain to you guys. We're out of water, but that's fine. We'll run down to the water with our horse. Our horse can die. We need to be very cautious because this is a lot of money. Buy horse 220, buy horse 85, buy horse 660. We're just going to buy the cheapest horse. And hold to activate. 85. Equip saddle to ride. And should it now ride? I'm not sure why. Is there like a certain spot to put it? There it is. We're gonna get on our horse. Looks like it does damage just by stepping on stuff. This is a very terrible audio effect for this horse. The best thing about the horse is the stamina on it. It does need to eat as well, which I believe we need to feed it berries. I'm not sure if it actually has an attack move. Or does it eat apples? It could eat apples or berries. I'm not really sure. But it does have a lot more stamina than us. And if we want to, you can hop off. We can sprint for a bit, let it regain its stamina, and follow us. So, like, we kind of have an unlimited sprinting situation. That's why we wanted a horse. And west is a very dangerous direction. I actually went over there for a little while to see what kind of trouble we're going to get ourselves into. There's spiders. There's a whole bunch of dire wolves, ice wolves, dark wolves, all different types of wolves. Dragons, eagles, a whole bunch of other shit that we really just don't want to deal with, but we're just going to have to. Did I actually store anything in the storage box? I did not. All right, so we're going to leave now. And it's time for us to leave. Say goodbye to the house. We're moving on. So now it's time to head west. And hopefully not get attacked by too many things that are going to kill my horse. And if my horse does die, it is what it is. We'll make some more money later. There's like an old castle up there on that cliff. I actually see that now. I hope this dragon does not attack. I believe it's not technically a dragon because it only has 2 hind legs. I believe it's a wyvern. I'm not sure what the exact abbreviation of dragons, wyverns, and what is it, drakes. But that's one of those eagles on the right there. They're hoping that that eagle doesn't attack on sight. I'm not really sure if it does. There's actually a boar right there. Wow. There's one of the spiders I was talking about, and another few boars. The spiders and the boars are actually a lot lower level than you guys believe. Not level-wise, but like able to be killed. The spiders are damn weak, actually. It takes about three spells about to hit it and kill them, so not too shabby. But you're going to see right there, I think that's a dire wolf right there. A couple eagles and dragons dead ahead there. I do not want to go anywhere near that pack. So let's see. Let's cross the river up here and go through the trees. I think that's our best bet. We don't want to go anywhere near those direwolves. Those things will actually catch up to my horse and kill me. We need to get to a nice... Oh, shit. That's not good. Let's see if we can get it stuck on a rock. Or get it to attack the sheep, perhaps. Attack the sheep. Alright, I dropped him off on the sheep. Hopefully he'll stop following. This looks like Longhorn Central. There's some bramble hoppers here, though. There's a good amount of water. Longhorn Central's not exactly where we want to be, and there's still a bunch of evil little flying monsters around, so let's keep adventuring out. These are all new areas I haven't been. The map's not exact. The map's not perfect. Oh, what is that thing? You see that? It kind of seems like we're getting into a more peaceful zone. As you can tell, it's like a nice flat land. It's a little bit of wet water going on, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can drink this? No, I can't. I like this area very much. I don't know what those little ghost things going on are. I don't know if they're evil, and they kind of look like they could fuck me up. There's some crystals in this area, too. And that looks like entry into some unknown area that I've never seen. That's really different and cool. Okay. We'll get on to that kind of stuff later. There's one of those saber lions over there we want to try to avoid. 100% try to avoid. I do like this area. Lots of stones. Water close by. Plenty of beasts around to actually kind of like defend my zone against carnivores. And there's also water very close by. I do want to try to get out of like the splashy wet water area though, just because it's an annoying noise when you're on your mount. But that area seems a little bit more dangerous than what we want. So maybe we'll head off towards the large mountain again. And see if we can't find a nice little flat piece of land that's surrounded with longhorns as well. We have this nice road here, so we can follow this for a bit. I do want to remain near the water. We're on the other side of that river now that we actually built by before. Let's take a left on this road and see where it takes us. There's a bunch of boars here. A whole bunch of longhorns. Oh, we got some of those evil things over there. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Some of those evil long-tailed things. We have an old abandoned town here as well. Those evil little long-tailed things I don't really want to build near. But I do like this area. It's nice flat. There's water dead ahead of me. There's mountainous regions as well. You don't get that gross, splashy, watery effect. Tons of longhorns go around. Tons of hide, food, water. Everything we possibly need. And we're close distance to some of the larger beasts that we're going to tame down the line. I think this is going to be our new location. There's some hyenas there, but hyenas are actually quite easy to kill. So let's go ahead. I believe I just unlocked woodworking. Or we're able to actually go up in woodworking. So we need to gather wood in order to even get woodworking going, which is good because we're going to need wood to craft the woodworking. So that's not really a huge issue. Let's see how quickly it actually goes up. What else levels up our woodworking? Because that's going to take way too long if we have to hit a whole bunch of trees. Craft sample buildings. Alright, this hyena is going to have to die. There's 2 hyenas in the area. I'm missing a whole bunch. Hyenas are great for levels. Great for hide, as you're about to find out. And they're not hard to kill. So this is actually really a nice area. Bunch of food. Eventually we'll get the knife in order to gather hide a lot better to level up our riding to get some of the more advanced beasts. But for right now, we're kind of stuck with using our axe. So let's go take on this hyena. Eventually we'll have these weapons and stuff that'll be able to one-shot these hyenas. This is a level 80 hyena, so a little different story. A horse is coming to help. Seems like the horse just kind of like runs around and tramples. So you guys, I know there's a few of you that are saying like 5 times XP is a little too easy. But at the same time, the game is purely kind of based on, like, you can get a lot of cool stuff by leveling, yes. But you can't even craft any of this cool stuff through your levels unless you go up in, like, the straw work or the woodwork or etc. So, like, as much as I am already level 21 and I can get a lot of cool things at level 21, I really can't even do anything with my current level besides, like, gain stamina, health, and damage, and etc. So it's not really a huge issue, because as much as I am level 21, I still need to, like, craft and build stuff in order to get better things and forges and all this other stuff. So if that makes sense to you, you kind of will know why I'm on 5 times. We might lower it a little bit because we are already level freaking 21. I was watching some people that have been playing hours on end and they just hit level 20. We might bring it down to like 3 times by the next episode. Let me know what you think. If you want me to go back to 1 times and grind the shit out of the game, I will. But I guess I just want to try to show you guys all the content that there is to have in the game in its current like state of the game, if that makes sense. So what does it say we need to do to craft and level up this woodworking again? I actually wanted to kill those hyenas. So craft simple building. So does that mean if I craft straw work, will that craft wood? Let's see. Let's see if that goes up in woodworking or if it's just going to go up in straw work. Nope, just went up in straw work, fire magic, and then melee, obviously, for what I was building. So let's drop this. Looks like we just need to whack a shit ton of trees. Unless maybe if we craft things that require wood, we'll be able to make it level up a little bit more. So let's see. We want to make a small chest to store all this wood that we're gathering in, obviously. So let's go ahead and craft this small chest. Do I not have what I need for a small chest already? I do. I'm just blind. Let's see if that goes up in woodworking, because I'll just craft 100 small chests to go up in woodworking. It went up in survival, not woodworking. That's fine. We can whack a whole bunch of trees and just fill this chest here with wood. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We're just kind of in this like really beautiful area, which I'm going to take a screenshot right there because it is really freaking beautiful. We also have our nice little horse here. Our little horse friend, who is also going to be helping in our journey. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like on the video if you did. Subscribe if you're new here for daily dark and light content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.